Hi, in this video, I just want to quickly go through the SEO silo strategy that we normally use. I know most of you guys who are in the in this call on this group, you've been sending some questions asking how do we target the bigger keywords that can actually deliver good results. So what I want to do is just walk you through how the silo system looks like and how we are applying in our business. All right. So if you can see here, I've just set up a quick sort of like a quick outline of how our content strategy looks like. Now, first things to point out quickly is this is not something that I think you could just sit on a single sitting, or maybe for a week, and sort of like accomplish this. What we normally do is my business partner Chucks and I have sort of like a content campaign strategy. So what we do is we set out goals based on probably maybe on a 30-day campaign where we are going to target one main keyword which can deliver a huge amount of traffic. In this case, I'm using this as an example, like this keyword here is about skincare products. This is a general keyword. It's not focused on one particular product, but it has a huge volume of searches. Now, for many of the trainings that I've seen online, they would obviously tell you to stay away from keywords like this. What they want is they want you to sort of like go and target the low-hanging fruits, and that's pretty much what we teach. But we don't usually craft a campaign around low-hanging fruit keywords. What we normally do is we sort of like outline our goals first. So the first thing is our goal in this particular example would be to rank for this keyword so that we can target for this search volume here. All right. So what we normally do is we structure our pieces of content based on the properly done keyword research on these angles. So you can see here, the first thing that we normally do is we search for best skincare products based keywords, and then we start producing content on this subject matter. So if this campaign, our strategy is to produce best skincare product based keywords, then we would probably maybe do something around 10 of them somewhere here. Once we've done that, these be put in this bucket. It will be connected to that. So there could be about probably 10 articles on this particular subject, and then this list of articles, they are all connected to the skincare product a post or page that we've created. And then we move on to how to skincare guides that are connected to that, but we also sort of like come up with what we call buying guides that are connected to these skincare products, skincare product guides, and not only that, we also make sure that these are connected to these guys, and these guys are connected to these articles, and these articles are connected to that, and these articles are connected to that. Now, if you look at these, on these articles, what we normally do is we pick at least list articles. So we do list articles. Let's say maybe you pick a product that talks about 10 best products for ABCDE, or maybe 10 skincare products based on that. But these 10 skincare products are usually based on either for women, or maybe they could be for men, or maybe they could be based on skin types. So if we pick 10 best products that are based on skin types, then these articles would be connected to that. But when we've written these products, the products that we pick here, all right, they are going to be so these articles will be connected to that, because these are the 10 skincare products that are based on the skin type. So they'll be connected here. All right, they'll be connected to that, while this article is connected to the main article. And then we also go and look at remedy-based skincare products. These could be based on the skin type. They could be based on the a skin condition and the skin type, but they could also be based on the on sex, which means these articles are also connected to that, while these are also linked. Yeah, you also notice that we've got content specifically created focusing on the these based by age, and that could be connected to women, but also products based to men according to their age. Now, if you can see what is happening here, you will notice that this whole network of pieces of content, they are all connecting to this page here, the main article, the main keyword that we are connecting to, the one that our goal wants actually to rank for. These keywords, their search volumes could range anywhere between 200 to 1,000, or even 4,000. It depends on the what sort of keyword research are you doing. Now, let's say if I have a campaign based on the best skincare products, and I'm going to write 10 articles on that particular subject, what I would do is I would sort of like break down my articles into sections. Some of them would be based on the long tail keyword. The other ones would be based on the just relevancy, as well as the probably maybe what sort of competition do I have to compete to make sure that I rank on that. So it could be it may not be a long tail keyword, but it could be something that I think you could also equally easily rank, even though it's not a long tail keyword. For some of you guys who are new to this core and probably maybe don't still have a background on the on keyword research and all the other bits and pieces, make sure you go below this page. There should be some resources and videos that I've got where we looked at how to do a keyword research, and the way how we do these sort of like keyword researches and planning at the moment. We are doing them based on the fact that we're looking at picking maybe, let's say, 10 of these type of keywords for the entire website, or maybe for the entire niche that you're going to go for. And once you've picked these keywords, then you go and pick these other keywords. All right. And then you start knocking them off one after another. So let's say when we talk about the 90-day campaign where we're producing content for the next 90 days, This is the strategy that we are following. So we are taking the first campaign would be targeting this, and probably maybe it's going to last us 15 days. Then we go on and take the next keyword, and we would repeat and rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat until all the 5 or 10 keywords that the website that we're building have been targeted and the content has been created. So that's what is happening. So when you hear me referring to making sure that these silos are properly connected and the dots and the articles are linking to each other, this is what I'm talking about. A good example of how we lay out our articles, my business partner Chucks and I usually do them like this. Now, if you can see this article is about a skincare product that we are doing. And if you can go through here, you can see it talks about face cleansers, antioxidant, moisturizers, and then you go to the bottom and it continues to go all the way to the bottom. Now, what I want to show you guys is if you can see here, let me go a little bit up. If you look here, this one is talking about keep the skin moisturized. This is the same article, all right? Now, here, this link here is linking to a page that's talking about best face cream for 40-year-old women, all right? And if you go to the bottom here, you will also notice that there's a link here. This link is linking to another article that's talking about skin protection, and this article here explains exactly what sunscreen protection is all about, and it all goes all the way to the bottom until these links that you are seeing on this article, all these pieces of content are connected to each and every individual article that we have created. Now, what this is telling you is that for this particular piece of content alone, we've got up to 26 pieces of content that we've created targeting to link to this page. So this is a slightly bigger type of campaign that we are doing. So you guys, you need to make sure that you look at the way how this is structured. That's what is happening on this page. That's exactly in reality what is happening, and this is the way how the content has been mapped out. And that's what we want you guys to be doing when you're doing whatever you're doing. So this is what we call SEO silo structured content. All right. If any of you guys are having some issues and want to to ask some questions, make sure you leave them in this forum, and we would be able to pick up those questions as we go along and help answer you guys some of your questions. And anyone who is outside this Facebook group, or if you leave questions outside of this Facebook group, obviously we won't be answering those questions outside. We will be answering them in this Facebook group, because it helps other people who haven't had an opportunity to think about that question that you are asking. So we want to make sure that this Facebook group has got all the resources, and it is also benefiting everyone who is in this group. That's the main purpose. And frankly speaking, I think when we provide a free resource like this, where we are answering questions like this, it helps having a lot of other guys coming in and sharing what they are experiencing, and those other guys who haven't actually gotten to that stage, they should be able to tap into past experiences and then move on to that. All right. All right, guys. I will see you guys next Wednesday. Cheers.